And welcome, Hoosier Nation, to another edition of the Hoosier Sound-Off, recorded on Friday morning, January 11th, 2019. I am your host, Noah Freeman, and I am here for your quick roundup of IU sports news. Last night, the Lady Hoosiers lost their first Big Ten game on the road in Columbus, Ohio against Ohio State. They lost 55-50 after a strong start in the first quarter. Typically, this result would not be out of the norm because Ohio State's women's basketball team is usually much better, but the win last night over Indiana gives Ohio State only their fifth win on the season, and their first in Big Ten play. It's safe to say the biggest reason they lost was on the offensive side of the ball. The Hoosiers scored their lowest total points on the season. Before tonight, the Lady Hoosiers scored an average of 70.6 points per game, where last night they scored 20 less points than their average. Next, before I get to the game tonight, Romeo Langford earned his third Freshman of the Week honors from last week's performances. In alumni news, we have some great news for a longtime guest of our show. Freddie McSwain Jr. has signed a contract with the Moncton Magic of the National Basketball League of Canada. Freddie gets to stay somewhat local compared to those going to Europe, and he gets to be on the court playing games to continue to develop his skills. But, of course, the Hoosiers are now in the DC area getting ready for their matchup against the Maryland Terrapins on a rare Friday evening game. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock p.m. and is on FS1, but get ready to cover your ears, folks, because Donnie Marshall will sadly be covering the game. If you remember back to last year during the IU-Minnesota game, you might recall the unnecessary and disrespectful comments about IU's candy-striped pants, among other things. He went as far as to have shots of individual IU fans in the arena and make fun of them on national television. His lack of preparation was terrible to listen to, and someone should tell him where those candy-striped pants originated. But alas, not much love in favor of the Hoosiers tonight from just about everyone. Ken Palm gives IU a 35% chance to win with a score prediction of 74-70 in favor of Maryland. ESPN only gives the Hoosiers a 33% chance to win, with the spread opening up in Maryland's favor by 5. It certainly does not help that Rob will not play, and it is unlikely that Duran and Jake will play, but look for some big action from Romeo tonight, for he has a favorable matchup as Jawan will be trying to keep Maryland's two big men at bay. Remember to watch us live Tuesday evenings at 8:30 p.m. or subscribe to our podcast, The Hoosier Sound, wherever you listen to podcasts. If you like the transcript and links mentioned in today's show, head over to indianahq.com to check all of that out, in addition to all of their insightful articles. I will catch you this Monday, January 14th, for the next edition of the Hoosier Sound-Off. But, as always, thank you for listening, Hoosier Nation, and we'll see you next time.